Vlad, how the fuck do you know all this, man? You the FBI for real, man. You done did real surveillance on me.
Right, we're the feds. We're the feds, man.
Where I stay at there, fool.
I've been listening to all your phone calls. I know where you live.
I was just talking shit, man.
I know where you've been for the last 30 days. I know all the flights you've taken, everything.
S.A.V. Vlad Deputizes Charleston White. Part 1. The Unexpected Proposal. FBI Special Agent Vlad Feldman had always been a tricky and strategic mind, known for his uncanny ability to navigate the complex web of criminal activity while under the disguise of a premier hip-hop culture vulture. Vlad had spent years working undercover to dismantle organized crime rings and bring notorious rap criminals to justice. But he had a new challenge in mind, one that required a different approach altogether. One evening, as Vlad browsed through various YouTube videos, he stumbled upon a controversial figure named Charleston White. Charleston was a self-proclaimed street philosopher who had gained a significant following by discussing urban culture, hip-hop, and societal issues on his channel. He was unapologetically outspoken, often courting controversy with his candid opinions. The more Vlad watched Charleston's videos, the more he recognized the potential this unique individual held. Vlad saw in Charleston a keen understanding of the inner workings of street culture and an ability to connect with the very individuals Vlad had been pursuing for years. An idea began to form in Vlad's mind, an idea that was audacious, unconventional, and yet oddly intriguing. Part 2. The Proposition. Vlad reached out to Charleston White through discreet channels, arranging a face-to-face meeting in a secure location in Charleston's hometown of Dallas, Texas. The meeting was tense, marked by an unspoken understanding of the potential risks and rewards that lay ahead. Vlad presented his proposition. He wanted Charleston to join forces with the FBI, to utilize his influence in the world of hip-hop and street culture to help identify and apprehend hip-hop criminal elements within the industry, most of which the controversial White had already had run-ins with via his YouTube channel and touring comedian efforts. Charleston was initially skeptical, unsure whether he could trust a federal agency that had often been criticized for its treatment of minority communities. But Vlad had done his homework. He presented Charleston with a dossier of cases where his work had led to dismantling criminal organizations that had exploited their own communities. Slowly, Charleston began to see the merit in Vlad's plan. Part 3. The Training. Vlad's proposal came with an unconventional condition. Charleston would undergo training to become a temporary undercover operative for the FBI. He would immerse himself in the hip-hop scene, attending events, building relationships, and discreetly gathering information on individuals involved in criminal activities. The training was intense and demanding, designed to equip Charleston with the skills he needed to navigate a world far different from his YouTube studio. Charleston struggled at first, torn between his desire to bring about positive change and his personal reservations about working with a federal agency. Vlad, however, proved to be a patient mentor, guiding Charleston through the intricacies of undercover work and the nuances of criminal profiling. As weeks turned into months, Charleston began to transform from a charismatic YouTuber to a calculated operative. Part 4. The Web of Deception. Under Vlad's guidance, Charleston continued to establish connections within the hip-hop industry, as he had been doing the past 5 years. He attended parties, made appearances at events, and slowly gained the trust of several influential figures. But as Charleston delved deeper, he discovered that the world he was navigating was a complex web of deception, ego, and
And if you ain't done so yet, y'all go ahead and like this video and subscribe to GK David's story channel, even though I don't fuck with that nigga or any one of y'all YouTubing ass niggas.
Charleston found himself torn between his duty as an undercover operative and the relationships he was forming. He struggled with the ethical dilemma of using his influence to manipulate others, even if it meant bringing criminals to justice. As the lines between his real identity and his undercover persona blurred, Charleston grappled with his own identity crisis. Part 5. The Unraveling. As Charleston gained the trust of certain individuals within the hip-hop scene, Vlad's plan began to bear fruit. Information about criminal activities started flowing in, leading to a series of successful operations that dismantled drug rings, uncovered money laundering schemes, and exposed connections to violent crime. The FBI's efforts were bolstered by Charleston's unique insights, giving them an edge they had never experienced before. However, success came at a price. Charleston's mental and emotional well-being deteriorated as he struggled to reconcile his dual roles. The weight of deception, the emotional toll of betraying newfound friendships, and the constant danger took their toll on him. It became evident to Vlad that Charleston's commitment was waning, and a breaking point was imminent. Part 6. Redemption and Reflection. As the operations continued, Vlad and Charleston faced their most challenging case yet, a high-stakes operation involving a prominent rapper rumored to be linked to a series of violent crimes. Charleston found himself in a moral quandary, torn between his desire to bring the criminal to justice and his empathy for the individual's troubled past. In a tense showdown, Charleston managed to extract crucial information from the rapper, leading to a successful arrest. But the encounter left Charleston questioning the path he had chosen. He realized that while he had helped bring criminals to justice, he had also perpetuated a cycle of distrust and manipulation. In the aftermath of the operation, Vlad and Charleston had a heart-to-heart conversation. They acknowledged the complexities of their alliance and the toll it had taken on both of them. Vlad recognized Charleston's growth, not just as an operative, but as a person with a conscience. Charleston, in turn, appreciated Vlad's dedication to the pursuit of justice, even if it meant making difficult choices. Epilogue: a new chapter. The alliance between Vlad and Charleston remained a testament to the power of unlikely partnerships and the complexities of pursuing justice in a morally grey world. It was a story of transformation, redemption, and the blurred lines between right and wrong in the pursuit of a greater good.
I got a long list of you niggas that I'm finna round up. Nigga Vlad just deputized me. Y'all niggas getting fed time now fucking with me. I'm finna arrest that nigga T.I., that nigga Gilly, that nigga Kendrick Lamar. But first, I'm going over to Atlanta to get that weasel eye fuckboy Boozy Badass. I'm 12 now, nigga, and you is under arrest, motherfucker.